We are primarily checking out the Eastern Conference on today's episode of the 40-Year Sim. It's December 2001, the second full month of the '02 season. I am Nutty Sports Gamer. We're going to be checking out Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. They're right there as I'm talking about them. Patrick Ewing in maybe his final season in the NBA, retiring as a Knick as he should have in real life. Kevin Garnett, of course, as well. Link in description below. The 40-year sim history is in a Google Doc. Check it out. Let's get into some highlights. Magic, Pistons. We got Vin Baker with a rebound and making a bucket for Orlando. Brad Miller missing, then making a basket as well. We're at the Palace. Kevin Garnett makes that shot for Detroit. Baron Davis, headband and all, pump fakes, then makes that shot over Mookie Blaylock. Tie game at 75. Kevin Garnett passing it to Brad Miller for the reverse jam. Pistons with a 2-point lead. Kevin Garnett receives the pass in the post and makes that shot. Tracy McGrady, he's cold. Can't make that basket. Rebound Pistons. 4:20 left to go. Cedric Ceballos sinks that bucket. Tracy McGrady can't make a shot right now. Pistons are up by 6. You got KG passing it to Lindsey Hunter. To Ceballos, back to KG, in the paint. Why is Mookie Blaylock guarding him again as he makes another basket? They're up by 8. Rick Smits can't make a shot. Vin Baker can, cutting it to 6. Inbounds pass, Lindsey Hunter. Passing it to Kevin Garnett, who's going to make this shot, guarded by Vin Baker. We got Lindsey Hunter with the ball to Kevin Garnett once again in the post. He sinks that jumper. Game pretty much out of reach now. Let's see if the Magic can conjure up magic. Blaylock does make that long 2. And now it's a 6-point game. Kevin Garnett can't get that to fall. Rick Smits with the rebound. 45 seconds left to go. Mookie to Baker for the bucket and the foul. Can he make this a 3-point game? Yes, he can. And things have just gotten a little bit more interesting. Lindsey Hunter now with the rock. Brad Miller maybe getting the ball here. It looks like he's calling for an ISO. He's taking on Mookie. Doesn't really get anywhere with that, though. Stacey Ogman receives the pass at the wing. Gets the screen from Jim McIlvain. And Ogman can't make the shot. And we got a timeout, and the Magic have a chance to tie this game. Let's see what they decide to do. Vin Baker stops. Passing it to Tracy McGrady. No. Oh, okay, yeah. Foul. That's it. Pistons win. If only Tracy McGrady wasn't so cold in this game, maybe they would have had a chance. But 88-84 is the final score there. Kevin Garnett had 27 points, 11 rebounds. Vin Baker led the Magic in scoring. How about some Heat Knicks? Not the heated rivalry that it was in real life, but still fun. Payton with the jumper there to start things off for these highlights. We got the glove, passing it to Clifford Robinson, who makes that jumper. 94-90. Anthony Mason at the free throw line. He's going to miss a free throw. Clifford Robinson with the rebound. And the Heat. Robinson can't make that 3. Mourning makes that shot. 6-point game. Patrick Ewing. He gets blocked by P.J. Brown, but makes that bucket. Latrell Sprewell for 3. No. Rebound, Clifford Robinson. Seeing a lot of Clifford in this game so far. Alonzo Mourning's teammate, I think it was Kendall Gill actually made that shot. Rod Strickland to Spreewell with 3 left to go in the shot clock. He misses. Patrick Ewing, though, gets the basket and the foul. 3-point game. Rod Strickland misses. Joe Smith to Mason. Back to Strickland. To Joe Smith. To Patrick Ewing. And he makes that bucket for the Knicks. Check out a replay. Ewing versus Mourning. Tale as old as time. And there's Ewing beating Mourning to the punch. 98-97, 2:20 left to go. Kendall Gill pulling up for the jumper. He misses. Joe Smith with the rebound. And the Knicks can take the lead. It was 96-90 at one point. And the Knicks are threatening. Let's see if they can make something of this possession. Ewing does make that basket off glass. And the Knicks get a 1-point lead, which is quickly erased by that alley-oop. 102-99 now. 20 seconds left to go. Rod Strickland can't make the jumper there. We got an intentional foul. And Heat win. 104-99 is the score. 22-10 for Patrick Ewing. 22 for Alonzo Mourning. Celtics, Heat. Let's check out more Heat. This time in Boston against a pretty good Celtics team. Brian Grant is guarding Alonzo Mourning there, and Mourning makes the basket. It's 90-88. Clifford Robinson misses the 3. P.J. Brown gets the putback. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Kendall Gill dribbling the ball. Gets the screen from P.J. Brown. Makes the jumper. 94-88. Gary Payton guarded by Kenny Anderson. He's going to pass it to P.J. Brown for the basket there. 96-88 now. Less than 5 minutes left to go. Clifford Robinson to Kendall Gill. Can Gill pay the bills? He does make the shot. 10-point lead for the Heat. They are pretty much doing away with the Celtics pretty easily. Mourning gets a rebound there. Where is Celtic front court? Why can't they get a rebound themselves? Kenny Anderson, though, no. Can't make that 3. And the Heat probably going to ice this game right here with an alley-oop. Alonzo Mourning doing his thing right there. Yeah, you know, I mean, they did have Luke Longley there, but he's not, for some reason, he's just not paying attention to the fact that Alonzo Mourning is going for the layup there. 28 for Mourning, looked like. 106-91 was the final score. And we're going to check out Magic versus the Hornets. Hornets do not have Michael Jordan anymore, but Jamal Mashburn has become the de facto #1 guy there, which is kind of cool. Tracy McGrady, meanwhile, dribbling, making a shot for the Magic. We didn't see much Grant Hill in the previous game that we saw of the Magic. Is he out? Is he even out there? He is. Okay, great. Jamal Mashburn makes that shot, makes that three-pointer, and Grant Hill was supposed to be guarding him. T-Mac now to Mookie Blaylock for 3. 80-75. Eric Snow passing it to Katina Mobley. You know, not going to have very many chances to see the Hornets in Charlotte as we see a jumper there by Katina Mobley. Mobley again. No. Grant Hill with the rebound. Yes, this is the Hornets' last season in Charlotte as Mookie makes that 3 in transition. That's a good shot. Vin Baker, meanwhile, shakes and bakes. Gets that shot over Rashard Lewis. 10-point game. Jamal Mashburn, the monster mash. Passing it to Terry Mills, who's a stretch 4 in his own right. Makes the 3. McGrady, though, gets that basket to fall. Check out a replay of T-Mac going to work. Gotta love T-Mac in his prime, doing some prime shit right there. Rashard Lewis, meanwhile, misses the shot for the Hornets. And the Magic pretty much trying to close this out, take us home. Mookie Blaylock or Rick Smits, the Duncan Dutchman, makes that basket. Although I haven't really seen him dunk at all his whole career. 36 points for Jamal Mashburn. He's having a mighty nice career. Mighty nice season, I should say. T-Mac as well for the Magic. And there's a nice shot of T-Mac there. He might be the cover athlete of this video. I'll decide later. And you already know, as I've said many times. 95-90 now. The Knicks are at the Boston Garden. We have Ray Allen making that basket in transition. 3:22 left to go. Celtics trying to make this. Oh, they've made it a one-possession game. Can they eventually take the lead from the Knicks? We'll see a replay there. 95-93. Anthony Mason at the corner. He's going to pull it for the jumper, miss, but Patrick Ewing with a hell of a putback dunk right there. Latrell Sprewell to Rod Strickland. Strickland will miss the shot. Joe Smith, though, gets the putback, draws the foul. 99-93. Spree misses. Joe Smith also misses, but gets the reverse dunk right there. The Knicks are going to win. What? No, wait. No, they're not. No, they're not. Hold the phone. Tinsley's out there, and he's going to make a basket for the Celtics. It's 107-103 now in overtime. Unexpected overtime. Sprewell can't make that shot. Joe Smith dunks it. 2-point game. Knicks get the ball back. Strickland misses. Ewing basket. I'm seeing a theme here. How about missed 3-point attempt there? I think that was Anthony Mason, was it not? And now we got Kenny Anderson out there going for the layup, missing. Brian Grant with dunk. 4-point game. 1:08 left to go. Sprewell for 3. Can't make it. And eventually the Celtics get the rebound. They took their time. Took their sweet time. Ray Allen. Don't say his name all that often. Not as often as I'd like. Love me see Ray Allen, but I don't know. Paul Pierce, though, will make that 3 for the Celtics, sealing this victory in the Garden. 119-109 is the final score there. Yeah, Ray Allen's not really, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Ray Allen in this sim so far. But the Celtics are doing fine. We'll check out the standings in a little bit in mid-December. But let's check out one more game before we do that. We got the Pistons, and we got the Heat. We got a three-pointer there. We got a block. Now Sabalos to Brad Miller for a baseline jumper. No good. Kevin Garnett is good. It's already a 9-point game. Lonzo Mourning's going to miss that shot right there. Stacey Ogman in the fast break. Brad Miller throws it down. Game is getting out of hand. Can the Heat do something? They can turn over the ball, that's for sure. And we got an alley-oop to Brad Miller. And woof, this game is over. 95-79. It was over before it begun. But we can check out the standings now, so that's cool. 18-8, the Clippers are. They're in first place of the West so far. The Lakers, the Supersonics, the Mavericks, the Spurs, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves. They were first place at the end of November, and now they're all the way down to the 7th spot, which isn't great. But everyone's kind of neck and neck, so it's not, it's kind of understandable as to how that such a thing could happen. Interesting to see that the Mavericks would be 4th just by having 3 less losses and 1 less loss than the Lakers. 3 less losses than the Supersonics, whatever. Nuggets are 12-13. You got the Warriors at 12-14. Other than the Clippers, no one in the West is really dominating. There's a lot of guys that are a couple of games above 500. Clippers feel like they are in cruise control right now, or could be in cruise control to be the top of the West. But we'll see what the standings look like in a few weeks as we see the rest of the teams. Blazers, Jazz, Rockets, Kings, Suns. Suns are really bad. My God. What the hell is happening there? The Kings. It's What are we gonna do about the Kings, man? I don't know. It feels like it's over. The playoff run that they had, though, hell of a ride. Magic, meanwhile, they're still first in the East, but I think they were like 15-2. Now they're 20-6. So they've come down to earth a little bit. The Hawks, the Heat are right below them. 2 games back. Nets, Hornets, Knicks, Celtics, Pistons round up the top 8. Then you get the Pacers at 12-11, and the Raptors at 12-12. Cavaliers at 11-12. 76ers at 11-13. Oh my God, Bucks at 10-14. Wow, the 13th ranked Bucks are only 9 games back from first. Wizards and Bulls, of course, are quite terrible. Bulls with a 12-game losing streak. Tanking like champions there. They were a dynasty in the 90s when it came to winning championships. Now they're a dynasty when it comes to getting a high lottery pick. Pistons, Knicks now. We saw a basket earlier by the Pistons. Now here's Kevin Garnett with a jumper. 7-point game already. Don't like that. I do like that 3, though, because it keeps it close. 85-79. Rod Strickland with the ball. Pulling up for another 3. He sinks it. Okay, he's feeling it. He is feeling it. Strickland again? No way. No way. Okay, yeah. I didn't think that'd go in, and I was right. And now we got the Pistons. Lindsey Hunter, who was a Piston in real life, passing it to Kevin Garnett, who very much wasn't a Piston in real life, but it's kind of fun seeing him be a Piston. He misses a shot there, 85-82, 40 seconds left to go. Knicks can steal this one at the Palace if they choose to do so. Let's see, Rod Strickland with a wild 3-point attempt, does not go in, and starting to question whether it was a good idea to bring him to be the starting point guard of the Knicks. I don't know. But seemed like a good idea. But it's not really working out. Or is it? I don't know. Lindsey Hunter missed a free throw, makes one. See if the Knicks can do anything. Rod Strickland to Anthony Mason, who misses that 3. Intentional foul. This game is over. Yeah, Rod Strickland, I don't know. I feel like his career is winding down, and he was on the Hornets for a number of years. But he's been known to not be able to make the playoffs with whatever team that he's the starting point guard with. As we see the Pistons tying things up against the Cavaliers, tied at 79. Tony Kukoc misses a shot there for the Cavaliers. And now we have Brad Miller missing, then dunking the ball. Brad Miller is really coming alive. I don't know if you've noticed that so far, but he's really looking pretty damn good. As we see a foul, Dale Davis. I think that was a blocking foul instead of a charge. Tie game at 81. Tony Kukoc with the jumper. 7.5 left to go. Kevin Garnett going to make that basket. So it's a nice back and forth game. Ensuing Pistons possession. Garnett's going to dunk it over Reggie Miller. Bad matchup. Tony Kukoc to LaFonso Ellis. To Terrell Brandon. Makes that shot. Tie game at 85. Baron Davis. Guarded by Brandon. He's going to give it to Kevin Garnett, who makes that basket. 2-point lead. Can the Pistons make it a 2-possession game? Baron Davis to Kevin Garnett. Always a wise choice to pass to him. And Garnett makes the shot. 4-point game now. Tony Kukoc will make that shot. Why is Tony Kukoc getting the ball so much when you have so many other guys who can score? I mean, no disrespect to Kukoc, though. LaFonso Ellis makes a shot there. Tied game at 89. 3.5 left to go. I just feel like Reggie Miller isn't really being aggressive with the ball, not getting the ball. As you see a 3-pointer made there by the Pistons. 92-89. Kukoc again. Okay, there he is. Passing to Reggie Miller, who is going to miss. But Dale Davis is right there for the putback. Okay. 92-91. Kevin Garnett is going to make that shot over his former teammate, LaFonso Ellis. Garnett again misses. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. And how about Reggie Miller for 3? That's why you pass him the ball, folks. Because he can make threes. He's the all-time leader in three-pointers made in this sim. As you see, Kevin Garnett making a shot. Now the Pistons have a chance to add to their lead, their 1-point lead. Kevin Garnett guarded by Miller again. Not a great idea. And he makes a three. Ouch! That's got to sting if you're Reggie Miller, because Kevin Garnett's not really known for attempting threes. And the Pistons win that game. How about Knicks Spurs? If I recall, this ended up being a pretty good game, so let's check it out. Starting off with a steal. John Starks against his former team, passing to Sean Elliott, who makes that shot for the Spurs. Checking out a replay of Elliott receiving the pass and making that basket. 2-point game. David Robinson with that bucket. 75-75. Anthony Mason to Latrell Sprewell. Gets the screen. Pass it to Mason, who makes that three. 8.5 left to go. Chris Carr getting in on the action, making a shot there. 1-point game. John Starks for three. Misses. David Robinson with the putback. Spurs have the lead. Nearly get the ball back. Crawford making a shot for the Knicks there. I wonder who found out that he's in there now. Maybe he's part of the bench. It is 6.5 left to go, so there's probably some bench guys out there. We got David Robinson making a shot. And now we have Rod Strickland getting a layup. So a real back and forth affair going on. Tim Hardaway to John Starks. Turnaround jumper is no good, but David Robinson is right there to make that dunk. Sprewell, jumper. 2-point lead for the Knicks. Antoine Walker, I haven't said his name yet. Guarded by Latrell Sprewell. John Starks in the corner. Makes that three and says, "You missed me yet, Knicks fans?" Hardaway to Antoine Walker. Was his nickname Airwalk? Airwalk? Can't remember. Antoine Walker makes a jump shot. He had a nickname. I just can't remember what it was. Sprewell with the dunk. 89-88. There's Walker. I feel like it was Airwalk. I swear to God it was. He misses the jumper. And we got Strickland to Spree for three. And the Knicks take the lead with 1:13 left to go. Antoine Walker. Now he's really starting to get the ball a lot. And he sinks the jumper. Very nice. Tie game at 91. Sprewell can't make that shot. David Robinson with the rebound. John Starks can't make the three. Robinson, he can get the putback. Ed Horton for three. Misses. Why is he out there right now? That's weird. Spurs. Let's see if they can ice this game with less than 30 seconds left to go. Tim Hardaway against Rod Strickland. Two old point guards going at it. Pass to John Starks. He can't ice it. He can't ice it. Knicks get the ball back. A chance to tie this game or maybe even take the lead. Rod Strickland, what will you decide to do? Maybe pass it to... Okay, there you go. Anthony Mason for three! Nope. Nah. Did not work out. Antoine Walker at the free throw line makes one of two. Okay, yeah, his nickname was not Airwalk. I don't know why I thought it was. We have a three-point attempt there for the Knicks. No good. Huh. Antoine Walker's nicknames aren't all that cool. Checking Basketball Reference right now. So, Twan, Employee Number 8, and Cybertwan. I kind of like Cybertwan. That's very 2000 and early 2000s. Cyber. When's the last time someone said cyber to you? As we watch Cavaliers Nets. Alfonso Ellis with that basket. 99-93. Reggie Miller misses. Terrell Brandon with the basket. 101-93 is the score now. Nets, Cavaliers. I think I just said that, but I'm saying it again. And we have Kukoc with the ball. Kukoc to Alfonso Ellis over Ilgauskas. I'm going to say it differently every time I say it. Steve Nash for three. Yes. 7-point game. We got Ilgauskas. I'm going to say Ilgauskas with that basket. Kukoc, guarded by Ilgauskas. Leads to a steal. Steve Nash going the other way. Can he make this a one-possession game? No. Yes? Yes. Okay. 103-100. And we got some free throws. We got a missed free throw anyway. 1:49 left to go. Kukoc. Reggie Miller. 3. No. McDice. Rebound. And, yeah, Leonard. Dribbling the ball at the wing. Leonard. What's he going to do? Pass it to Sean Marion with the weird-ass shot. It ties the game. Hey, if it works, it works. Reggie Miller misses the 3. Del Davis back to Miller. Miller to Terrell Brandon. And Brandon to Kukoc. Let's see what the Cavaliers decide to do here with the ball. Miller's going to take the 3. You know he is. And he's going to miss. But you know what? That's what he does. He is who he is, you know? And now we have Leonard to Antonio McDice making it nice with that dunk. 2-point lead for the Nets. And a steal! And it feels like the Nets are going to steal this game. They were down by a bit. But the Cavaliers are kind of throwing this game away. Leonard trying to get past Reggie Miller. Unsuccessful. Passing it to Steve Nash. He can't make that shot. McDice throws it down. Now we have Sean Miller making some free throws. That's it. 110-103. The Nets are looking pretty good. Cavaliers. Hey. I'm trying to think of something positive. They'll be fine. I'll just say it like that. They'll be fine, I think. Okay, Nets, Celtics now. Tie game at 102. And we got Sean Marion for 3. Can't make that shot this time. And we got Paul Pierce missing. Rebound Nets. Where are the Celtics fans, by the way? It would never look like that. Come on. Come on, 2K. Are you kidding me? Steve Nash misses. Lamar Odom with the rebound. Say what you will about Celtics fans. They show up at least. You know, they're a pretty dedicated team. Pretty dedicated fan base. Paul Pierce draws the foul. Oh, now they always do this. Every time we jump into a game, it feels like when I first jump in, there's no one there, and then all of a sudden, usually after a foul, it's like they cut away from the crowd and we cut back, and all of a sudden the crowd appears. It's a weird 2K thing, and like I don't like it. Don't like it. I can't make it make sense. I guess they all went to the bathroom and then came back. I don't know. Less than a minute left though. Steve Nash, 3-pointer. That's no good. Celtics with the rebound. Nets had a chance to take the lead, and they lose the opportunity. Let's see if the Celtics can make them pay. Paul Pierce against Sean Marion, a really good defender. Let's see if Paul Pierce can, no, he can't make the shot there. Sean Marion with some good defense after all. Steve Nash, meanwhile, he's got to do something here to reward Sean Marion's good defense. He's going to attempt the 3. He's going to miss. That's not great. Don't love that. But, Nash is a good shooter, but that just wasn't a great shot attempt, Just didn't feel right. Ray Allen, meanwhile, makes both free throws that you'd expect. The Nets still have a chance. Steve Nash, maybe come up with a better, cleaner shot attempt if you're going to do it yourself. He is going to decide to miss, get his own rebound, pass it to Marion. God, what the hell are you doing, kids? 107-102, final score. The Celtics do win this game. They beat the Nets. 20 for Pierce, 34 for McDice. Knicks, Lakers, Bryant, dunk. Watch this crowd fill up eventually. It's like kind of empty. Strickland misses. Joe Smith misses. Usually it's after a foul. After a foul, you'll see the crowd is like entirely there. The seats fill up. It's a weird 2K thing, and I'm not a big fan of it. Kobe, meanwhile, makes the layup. We get a cutaway. Okay, yeah, there's a few more fans there now. Not as much as I thought there would be. Mason with the jumper for the Knicks. 7-point game. Sprewell to Strickland to Patrick Ewing, who misses the jumper. Kobe with the rebound. Derek Fisher handling the ball. Fisher to Bryant to Shaq. Double teamed. Makes the basket. This game's over. 29 for Kobe, 24 for Shaq, 22 for Sprewell. Final score was whatever the hell it was, but the Lakers won. Iverson now. Hawks. Heat. Duncan. Put back. Rematch of the conference finals from the previous season. Gotta love it. Iverson misses that jumper. Raja to Chauncey Billups, who also... no, he does not miss that shot. He makes it 89-80. Already a 9-point game, but there's plenty of time left for the Heat to do something to get back into this game. Kendall Gill, is he going to start things off with a bucket or a crafty pass? No, we're just going to awkwardly jump cut to a miss. Then Alonzo Mourning's going to eventually make a basket. 7-point game. Duncan misses. Here comes Gary Payton, guarded by Billups. And Payton's going to get the alley-oop to Alonzo Mourning, who draws the foul. 89-84. Okay. 5-point game. Duncan with that shot and the foul. 8-point game all of a sudden, and Iverson is going to dunk it. Oh, boy. The Hawks. The Hawks, when they're feeling it, they're mighty good. Kendall Gill, meanwhile, will make that jumper for the Heat. Iverson, jab stepping, making that shot over Kendall Gill. It's an 11-point game. Raj up with a rebound. I think you see where this is going. We got Armstrong out there, passing it to Raj out to Duncan. Who makes that shot. 187, and I think it's safe to stop there. 106 or 108.96. Kendall Gill with 21 in the losing effort. And I think we got like 1 or 2 more games left before we do some standings and league leader stuff. And Tony McDyess with a shot there. We're watching the Nets versus the Sonics. Abdul Rauf misses the jumper. Isaac Austin with a nice dunk there. 81-80. Steve Nash with the ball now. So that's a clean look, and that is a made three-pointer. That's what you want to see from Steve Nash as the Nets take the lead in New Jersey. Abdul Rauf, meanwhile, gets that jumper to fall. Sean Marion. Is he going to throw up a shot? No, he's not. Steve Nash. Another made three-pointer. That's what you want to see. Abdul Rauf. He's going to miss that shot. Sean Kemp to Bruce Bowen for 3. That's good, Bruce Bowen. One of the all-time great 3-and-D guys, and he can't make it happen again, unfortunately. Tying game at 86. Steve Nash to Marion. Back to Nash to Leonard for the jumper. 88-86. Kemp misses, then throws down a ferocious dunk. Kemp again. Another wild dunk, a tomahawk jam. Abdul Rauf. Wow, another alley-oop. Or I should say another dunk. That's time an alley-oop. Nick Anderson, floater. 94-91, Steve Nash will pass it to J.R. Reed for 3. Huh. Tying the game up at 94. Abdul Rauf. Another alley-oop. Sean Kemp. It's 96-94. Abdul Rauf again. To Isaac Austin. I'm just realizing, who the hell is guarding Kemp? Poor McDyess. Just can't handle it. As Abdul Rauf makes that jumper for the Sonics. Nash, no good. Sonics feels like they're gonna pull away with this. Kemp to Bowen for the basket. And is that it? Nice replay of Bowen. No, a little bit more. How about a three? Missed three by the Nets. They're trying their best, but the best ain't gonna be good enough. Nick Anderson will make that three. Wow. Yeah. Let's call it a game. 105-98. This might actually have been the last one. Oh, look at all those Sonics players in double digits. Okay, anyway, we didn't really see him at all. We didn't see him at all, but we'll see him next month as we go into West teams. But Larry Johnson is leading the league in points by 11. It's Larry Johnson at 39.6, and then Stephon Marbury at 28.7. And then you have Karl Malone below him, Roy Marble for some reason, Jamal Mashburn, Gilbert Arenas, Kobe Bryant, Arvydas Sabonis, Antonio McDyess, Kevin Garnett. It's a weird list. It's a weird group. Marbury makes sense. Malone at 38. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess it means whatever. Jamal Mashburn, I can see it. Gilbert Arenas. His rookie season seems like a lot, but hey, I mean, who else is scoring on that team? You know, they suck aside from him. David Robinson doing pretty well. Shaq. For some reason, his numbers just can't get to where they were in real life. I tried. I've tried. Okay, David Robinson leading league in rebounds. Ben Wallace not too far behind. Steve Nash 10 assists per game. He's probably going to be in the All-Star game for the first time in his career in this sim. That's nice. That's nice. It's just nice, you know. Standings. Clippers still in first place, but the Lakers are one game back now at 21-11. Look at the Timberwolves back up to third place. It's a roller coaster going on there. 7 wins in a row for them. Then you have the Sonics at 19-14, the Spurs, the Mavericks at 15-12, and the Grizzlies and Blazers at the 7 and 8 spots. Grizzlies have lost 5 in a row. That is not what you want to do in Memphis. And then the Nuggets are right behind the Blazers, 1 game behind, I should say. So we'll see if the Nuggets can stay in the playoff picture. The Warriors have lost 6 in a row. I don't know what's going on with them. Kings, I think we kind of know what's going on with them. They're old. They're getting old. We got to shake things up at some point for the Kings' sake. Rockets 10-20. No surprise there. Jazz. It's a little surprising that they're that bad. I don't quite know what's going on with them. The Suns also. Suns, I don't know why they're that bad. I mean, I expected them to be bad, but that's kind of crazy. Magic are 23-8. Hawks 22-7. You got the Heat, Pistons, Nets, Hornets, Celtics, Pacers. So we're seeing some new blood in the playoff picture, but it's still very early and a lot can happen. Pacers at 15-12. We got the Knicks at 16-15, just above 500. Let's see who's below them. Toronto Raptors at 15-15. Cavaliers at 13-15. Sixers at 13-15 as well. Bucks. Hey, there's still a lot of East teams that can get in that playoff picture. I mean, they're all in there. There's 13 East teams that you could say are playoff contenders, which is pretty crazy to think about. Meanwhile, in the West, can't quite say the same thing. But hey, that will do it for this episode. Thank you all to those who have subscribed in the last month or so. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that I got over 200 subscribers now, and we all know what's coming, right? We all know 03 draft. Well, not the 03 draft. First, we got the 02 draft. We got the Yao Ming draft. I mean, come on, that's pretty cool. Amari Stoudemire, Tayshaun Prince, Jay Williams, Nene, Juan Dixon, Mike Dunleavy, Matt Barnes, Karen Butler. Okay, after the first few names, it gets kind of meh. But those names at the top, pretty exciting. So I hope you're looking forward to that. But we still got plenty of regular season stuff left to go in the playoffs, in the finals, etc., etc. But that's all come later. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time.